So speaking of drama, last year you were in your first feature film, Take Home Pay. Was that, I guess, like you going out of your comfort zone, or was that more of a natural progression?
Yeah, it was in the sense where doing a full-on feature film comedy with no interaction with an audience. At least when I'm doing stuff with Fresh and that, sometimes we do another take because the cameraman or someone there will start laughing. So it's like, oh yeah, that's still good, good material. But with Take Home Pay, man, everyone was professional. So even though I thought it wasn't funny, but they were holding in their laugh, so it was really hard for me to sort of like gauge, okay, was that funny, was that? But yeah, it was a whole different discipline being that one character through the whole, as for stuff I do on stage, I go from one character to another. But it was an awesome experience. I really enjoyed the opportunity to appreciate and realize the hard work that goes behind the camera. What we do in front of it, I mean, learning lines and having fun, but then you don't realize all the stress and time and management that, sorting out venues, what happens if the weather's bad, camera crew, all that sort of stuff, catering, so yeah, just being able to see that, you realize the whole mechanics of it is something different, and then gives me a better appreciation of when people release stuff, when they say they've got a movie or a short film or something, I think, man, I want to go and support it because I know what it takes to create it, and it's so important to have that chemistry with everyone. Like you can have the best camera crew, best producer and that, but if they don't click with everyone else, then it's not going to come out the way you want it on screen. And if people enjoyed Take Home Pay, that was because of the environment that Stallone, Abba Rose, Jack and that, created, it was like family, We had Sarah there a couple of times, coming to help out, finish off the catering. But yeah, that was awesome. And just to hear all the projects that each individual were doing, short films and stuff that you guys were doing, Rambo as well, who was with us. So, because I've always been on stage, most of my stuff I've done has been live shows on stage, but to actually be a part of a team like that, makes you appreciate, and it makes you also feel more for the industry now that COVID's hit. It's not just the people that are on stage that are affected, it's the people that are behind the cameras, people that do the lighting, the sound, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, and it's hit the industry real hard. But I believe, Palmerston North sold out because Kiwis wanted to come and support, their fellow artists, and it was nice to know that. So, looking forward to when the levels come back down and we can get back out there, produce movies, and create again. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think once we can get back to that stage, there's a real hunger out there for people to see themselves reflected in different stories.
Yeah.